Let's
Don't
go
make
live.
excuses.
I
Let's
know.
fucking do
Yeah.
it.
We're just giving you more work here. Let's go. I got
Yes.
2 sexies, and you guys
Yes,
got
Rick,
1.
you came first.
Yes, I did.
As always.
You fucking twat.
It'd be best if it doesn't come out, but what if other people know? I'd be worried.
I'm so tired from just watching children in the park from behind a bush.
Oh, funny.
I think that sounds really fun because I loved playing leapfrog as a kid.
Sucking bogies out of someone's nose.
Oh, you're dirty. You're a dirty girl. No, mine's gone like even more gross than that, and I don't know why. I love anal.
I can keep a secret.
Hello and welcome to the Confessional podcast, episode 49. You are listening to yours truly, Rick. We have the amazingly beautiful and talented and just perfect queen, Kimmi K. And then we have Mike, the guy who does the pod producing.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I only did that because last week you brought it up. So I was like, I really wanted to upplay Kimmi, even though I do every week. And then, yeah, I just wanted to really downplay
What do you mean? So you don't mean all of that?
No, I
You
said even though I
upplay
do
it.
every week. Every week.
That's
I
But
said
not
you
once.
amazingly-
Not
Upplay.
fucking once have you called me a perfect queen.
I'll call you a perfect queen. Next time I do the introduction, I pinky promise you, will be Mickey D, the perfect queen pod producer.
Didn't he call you a perfect queen at that time when you was telling us about your extras on your massage that you had with the guy masseuse?
Yeah.
You was a perfect queen then, wasn't
Yeah,
you?
you were. He wanted to tickle your pickle.
He was the perfect queen.
was.
I did not take him up on said
He did take
extension.
him up.
You didn't want a cheeky wank.
No, I didn't fancy it, mate.
No, I appreciate that. It's a cheeky
Rick,
little
how the
five-knuckle
devil
shuffle.
are you?
How am I? I'm okay. It's half term. There's children everywhere in my house. There's pumpkins fucking all over my house. And it's Halloween. So, yeah, I'm good, man. I've got very excited children. It's just chaos, mate, in my house at the moment because family are down. So we've added 2 more children to the mix. And 2 more adults. And yeah, mate, it's just busy. But it's good. Like, it's good. Work's good. Life's good. Gym's going really well. Yeah, mate. It's I've had no chaos in my life for the past 7 days, which is very rare. So
Hey.
yes, it's been okay. Kimmi, how's your week been, please?
About the same as you, to be honest. Just busy with kids because it's half term. Oh, God, it's stressful, innit? It's horrible.
Honestly, I watched, I didn't hear, that's weird. I watched a video where this woman was like being like, she was talking dead serious, like really seriously into the camera. And I was like, fucking hell, like, where's this going? And basically the end of it, she was like, right, so I've come to the conclusion after 9 years of being a parent, I've decided I'm out. How do I reverse this? I don't want to be. And I was like, you know what? I can nearly relate to it. It's hard, isn't it? Like, it's hard, man. Being a parent's so hard and demanding and mentally and physically challenging and financially, and oh my God, it's just fucking effort.
Today, I was like, today I'm going to get up and I'm going to get shit done today and I'm going to make it a good day for the kids. So I got up nice and early, showered the kids, got them dressed, sorted their breakfast, went shopping with them to try and get the dog a Halloween costume, and went to Hobbycraft to try and get some crafts for them to do because we forgot to get pumpkins this year and it's too late now. There is no pumpkins anywhere. Then we got back, walked the dog on a nice long muddy walk. I fell over, my daughter fell over, came back all muddy, which was fine. Then we painted some haunted houses.
Cute.
And then I fed them again, and I looked at the time and I was like, oh my God, it's only 1:30.
Oh, stop it.
And I was like, I've got
Stop
to
it.
go for the rest of the day.
I've
I
still
feel
got
like
8
I'm
hours.
done.
I've still got 8 hours with these fuckers before they even attempt to go to sleep. Yeah, honestly.
Yep.
Honestly, it's
I saw
like-
2 videos. I saw 2 videos in the last week in a similar vein. This woman really earnestly looks at the camera and says, like, I've made the decision. I don't want children. I'm going to tell them. And then I saw another one literally this morning, this woman on a flight saying, hey, can you maybe move me away from these screaming children? And the stewardess just goes, they're your children, madam. You're going to have with them.
No. Honestly, mate, like, obviously, we all love our kids. Of course we do. We all love them and we want the best for them. But fuck me, aren't they just challenging? Like, they're
Annoying
just...
little shits. That's what they are.
Mate, this is why I'm one and done. Like, we just got one kid. We don't have to, like, divide our time too much.
Yeah, don't
you know,
have any more.
Oh, like, his birth was so full on that my missus was like, nah, that's it.
It's fucking effort, mate. Anyway, what's on the agenda today, please, good sir?
Well, we have some more urban dictionaries, which I've had to be extra selective today because courageous co-host Kimmi K has been a little bit under the weather. What's been going on, Kimmi?
Oh, I literally think it's because I only ate biscuits today. I think that's all it is.
That explains 100% of it. That's exactly why.
I felt a bit sick. Like I've got like the worst indigestion ever. I can literally feel it burning my throat.
Have you drank tea?
Coffee.
Right, there we go. Coffee and biscuits.
Coffee and biscuits. Yeah,
and it's
that's
now
literally it.
8:49 p.m. at night, people. And then she wonders why she's got fucking acid reflux and she feels terrible.
I know. I fed the kids. Please don't think I didn't feed my children. But I fed them and then I'm like, I can't be bothered to do myself something, so I'll do it in a minute. And then I forget. So, yeah. But I have had pasta since, so I've just had pasta, so I'm fine.
The devil tuna pasta.
Yeah, tuna. That's probably not good for heartburn either, is it?
That's not good for you at all. It'll kill you, so you shouldn't eat it.
Oh, you are such a fucking pussy about that.
Tuna is fucking rank. It's actually the worst food on the planet. I'd rather you sat over my face and shat in my mouth than eat tuna.
No way.
That's how much my hatred for tuna is.
On that, we've actually had a message from one of our Patreons. This is from Sarah. Oh my God, Rick, I feel like you're the male version of me. We're so similar in so many ways. A few being, I drink gallons of water, refuse to eat anything that comes from the sea, and have zero family apart from my husband and son. Just want to say, I absolutely love you guys and always look forward to your content on all platforms.
Yay, I love that.
Well, thanks, Sazzle. Look at that, giving her a pet name already. Sazzle.
Nah. Oh, when you think that the names of our Patreons are Silly Sausage and Clever Sausage, Sazzle's kind of appropriate.
She is a sizzling Sazzle.
If you join the Patreon, you actually have a direct line to chat with us and ask us questions or suggest new features or content. So that's another reason to join the group. You can support the pod, you can help us grow this, and you can have a direct line of communication to suggest things to us.
Yes.
So, and we answer everyone.
Every single one. Every single one. We're all over it like a rash.
So, yeah, Urban Dictionary is incoming. We've got some funny confessions and some slightly serious confessions. We're getting a nice little balance now, and I think that's what we've always kind of needed. Have either all silly and filth, or we have all serious and sort of agony aunt style questions, which we're totally happy to discuss. But I always want to sort of try and balance things out, and I think we're achieving that now, which I'm really happy to see.
Very quick one. If anybody sent anything into the NGL link, by the way, it hasn't been updated, and that's my apologies. So if you sent anything in for Halloween confessions, so on and so forth, I even sent in my own confession on the NGL, and then I was made aware that we need to update the link. So if you've sent anything there and you think that we're ignoring you, I promise you we are not. I will update it. So by the time you're listening to this, the NGL link will be updated, and we will be receiving your confessions moving forward. So I love you.
Does the NGL link run out?
No, it's a technical thing. Basically, I updated the Confessional phone over here at the little Box Ready studio, and it's not an account that you sign into. If you update the app, you kind of lose your original link, so you can't delve back and retrieve stuff. You've just got to put out a new link, which is a bit annoying, but at least we've realised it now. So
yeah.
Maybe that's why we've been light.
No, because it's only just recently that's happened, but we're back on it now. Right. Luckily, we've had a few submissions from WhatsApp and others, and also we've had a couple on the Google Sheet as well, and that's one way that you can send in a slightly longer submission. The NGL link is a short and sweet confession,
like I love anal.
Clip that.
Clip it.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Oh, dear.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Oh, righty.
Alrighty then. Oh, before you do jump into it, that just reminded me.
Fuck's sake.
I watched Ace Ventura, both of them, with my daughter Alexa, and she fucking loved them, and it made me really happy because it was so nostalgic for myself to watch them, and she giggled and laughed at them at all of the points, which I remember giggling, laughing at them. Just wanted to chuck that out there because I went, alrighty then, and it reminded me.
Right. How do you fancy a trip to Urban Dictionary Corner?
All right, before we go, no, I'm joking. Yes, I would absolutely love to.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah. No, yeah, I would love to. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Would either of you care to hazard a guess as to what a salty Kermit might be?
Oh, that.
A salty Kermit. Oh no. My brain just went somewhere I didn't want it to.
Yeah, same. My brain's gone in a fucked up place. Kimmy, go first.
Sucking bogies out of someone's nose.
Oh, you're dirty. You're a dirty girl. No, mine's gone like even more gross than that, and I don't know why.
Come on,
Go
then.
on, tell us.
It's like
A
I don't even know why, because it
salty
doesn't even make sense. Because obviously it's not green, it's red. But like if women get like a clot when they're on their period, and like a clot comes out, and then somebody puts it in their mouth.
Ugh.
And I don't know why that came to my head.
Would that be like eating liver? Would it be that texture? Oh, I don't even know. Why am I even asking? I don't know. That's fucking gross.
Considering you're the nauseous one today.
Yeah, I don't
know.
know. Would that be like eating liver? But I don't know. Like, I've no idea because I would never do such things. So
High
Imagine
in
sucking
iron,
that
though.
up through a straw, though.
right, what's a salty Kermit? Let's just get past this ASAP.
Okay. Salty Kermit. A man is doing a girl from behind, and right as he's about to nut, he leapfrogs over her, turns round, and comes in her face and or mouth.
Funny.
I think that sounds really fun because I loved playing leapfrog as a kid. So I think that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one.
Well, you let me know how that goes with your beloved. And
I think if I tried to leapfrog over her, I'd knock her over.
well, you're only short, so.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Funny.
You'd have to be on the floor as well, wouldn't you? Because if you did that on the bed, you'd fly off the bed.
You'd flop off the end of it.
It'd be
Yeah,
pretty
you
funny.
would.
I'd quite like to see that in action.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I like that one.
I do.
Why is
Very
it
good.
salty though?
Because cum is salty.
Is it?
Well, it looks like
Tastes
you
like
don't swallow
chlorine.
much.
It's not salty.
I mean, I don't know because I don't.
Is it supposed to be salty?
Unknown.
You need to go get that checked, Mikey.
I think that's
Not
the
you,
sort of.
the other one.
Stank up. Yeah.
I think the prevailing sort of notion is that jizz is generally a bit salty, although we know that if you drink certain things or eat certain foods, it can affect the flavour.
Pineapple,
Okay.
banana. There are tablets out there that will change the colour of your semen too.
No,
Just
no,
FYI.
there's not. No. You said that before, and after the show, I Googled it, and there's not. It's not a thing.
Oh, fuck off. I watched a video that it was.
No, it doesn't exist, Rick.
That's fake news. I apologise for giving fake news and me being so naive that I watched a video and was like, well, that must be real. I apologise.
It'd be great if you could. Can you imagine the paintings that you could make?
It would be amazing. Oh my God, imagine a sperm
The
painting.
abstract art.
That's
All different
fucking
colours.
disgusting. That is ludicrous and disgusting and vulgar all in one.
Oh, I seen a
cum
woman.
painting.
I seen a woman paint a picture with her period blood.
Well, she's the devil.
It
and
was
that's wrong.
literally the biggest canvas you've ever seen. It
Imagine how
was huge.
smelly it is. Imagine how stinky it is.
I know, that's what I thought. People in the comments said that as well, and she said it doesn't smell. I'm fucking telling you now, it does.
Nah, it smells, mate. Period
It's
blood
gross.
is nearly as gross as tuna fish.
Nearly.
Nearly. Nearly.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Nearly. Anyway, sorry, Mikey. Go on. What are you trying to say to us now? Are we going into confessions?
Fucking hell. You are the most haphazard co-host. Like, you're like a drunk uncle that's just woken up at the corner of a party. Like, what are we doing now?
Mate, I'm so
Yeah.
tired from the gym and from this, not even doing anything with children, but just watching children. It's fucking tiring,
That
isn't
sounds
it, mate?
fucking weird. Don't say that ever again.
My own children, watching my own children. I'm so tired from just watching children in the park from behind a bush. Like, no, I'm not a pedo. Go on.
Okay, I'm just looking at
I'm
the
not a
confessions.
pedo. I like anal.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. You got the best clips ever.
Right. Okay. Do 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 do.
What was that?
And that's the audios thing that plays in between confessions.
Oh.
I split from my husband 12 years ago, and his best mate split from his girlfriend around the same time. We hooked up a few times and had some amazing sex. After a few months, me and my husband got back together, and he got back with his girlfriend. To this day, no one knows, just the two of us.
Oh.
They're now married, and my husband was his best man. We are still very close, but neither partners know what has gone on between us, as it would destroy both parties. I know we were both single at the time, but it still felt kind of wrong. But fuck, the sex was something else.
Oh, that's right. So, because it's so long ago, I'm only talking about it loosely now. At the time and at the present time that it was happening, terrible. But now I'm like, fuck it. It's what it is. Like, it was 12 years ago, mate. You were single. He was single. Everyone was single. It happens. You know, you knew them. They were in your kind of life circle. And you went, you know what? I fancy putting his D in my V. That's fine. But obviously, when you think about it, if that was present right now, I'd probably have a very different thought process. And I'd be like, fucking hell, like, I don't know. Like, does that make you a shitty ex? Maybe. Does that make that person a worse best friend? Yes. It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, if you look at technicalities, like if you're both single at that point in time and you're of the opinion that those respective relationships aren't going to be recovered, from one point of view, you can kind of argue no harm, no foul.
There was foul.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But there's no sense in ever revealing it or dragging it out now because the potential damage it would cause.
You say no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul for the woman, yes. What about the best friend?
Well, he was single too.
However, it's his best friend's ex-wife.
Yeah, it depends if they were still friends around that time, or
Well, of course
they become
they
best
would have
friends
been.
like
No, of course they
later
would.
on.
Let's just assume that they were best friends this whole way through.
Yeah, there's a bit of like a bro code, if you will.
A bit. You don't shag your best friend's ex-partner.
Nah.
I think that's just human code. I don't think that's a bro code at all, is it?
Oh, I don't know. It depends how much you fancy him.
Kimmy K. No,
I agree. I agree with the friend thing. Like, I don't think it was an issue for her, but yeah, to having a friend and it's your ex, yeah, it's a bit dodgy. And if that did come out now, like she said, that'd break both relationships. So
it would ruin it.
So obviously it was bad at the time what they did. They must have felt that, but it'd be best if it doesn't come out. But what if other people know? I'd be worried.
Yeah, like if it came out some other way. I mean, the only way you could maybe square it away is that they were both hurting and in a weird, vulnerable place, and they were kind of comforting each other.
Very manipulative, Monkaiy. That is very manipulative.
I think I'd be tempted to just tell him. Like, but I would have done it when they got back together.
Mate. Fuck that.
Even when they first got back together.
That would go to my grave. I promise.
Oh
really?
Yeah, like if they'd have done it straight away, like then the ball's in their court and they can either get past it or they can't.
Yeah, I would have said, like, before we actually go back into this, I need you to know that when we split up, I did actually sleep with him.
Your best friend.
Yeah, but it happened.
With your best friend.
I'd rather know than not know.
Stop getting so fucking close to your mic.
But it happened with a bestie. It wasn't.
I'd rather know than not know.
It wasn't John from the pub who loves Guinness and he's there every Friday night. It was your best mate who you probably grew up with and your mum and dad know and they look at him like a son.
But would you rather know that than not know that?
No, I'd rather not know.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. What you don't know can't hurt you, can it?
Yeah, that's an ignorance is bliss deal, I reckon.
100% ignorance is bliss. Unless you have suspicions, and then obviously that will eat away at you. This is just my own personal preference. Ignorance is bliss.
I couldn't live with that guilt, though.
Well, luckily you haven't done it, so it doesn't matter.
I know. No.
But this person who sent a confession
I'd be telling him.
You wouldn't. I don't think
I
you would,
would.
but it
I
would
would.
ruin. It would ruin everything you have. It would ruin your
That's tough
family.
shit.
Your relate. No. I don't think you would.
That'd be my fault.
Kimmi, hey, I don't think you would. No, I disagree with you. I disagree. Do you think you would?
Yeah, I think I would. I wouldn't be able to live with the guilt.
Don't know, mate.
I would not be able to sit in a room with them two being best friends,
No,
knowing
you've had both of their D's
that
in
I've
your
slept
V.
with both of them and pretending to be her friend as well, because she must be friends with her. Like, no, I couldn't do that. I think that's horrible. That's worse than just telling them.
So here's one that came in on the Google form this week. No question today. I just wanted to say that I absolutely love the podcast. You guys are fab, and I look forward to it every week. I'm a massive fan. Okay, maybe one question. Would you ever do a live show? Because I would absolutely love to meet you all. And Rick, you are one sexy man. And FYI, I've learned so much from Urban Dictionary. And I always said I'd try anything once, but some things I just couldn't. Period, blood, and feces, really not sexy to me. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I love you all. Keep being the sexy fuckers you are, your fellow Patreon.
She called me sexy first, and then all of us sexy. I'm just saying. I got
Yes.
2 sexies, and you guys
Yes,
got
Rick,
1.
you came first.
Yes, I did.
As always.
You fucking twat.
I'll set him up, you knock him down.
Yeah, I do it. Oh, well, that's very kind. I would absolutely 100% love to do a live show. I don't
Oh
really
my
know
God,
how
can
it
you
would work.
imagine? I will tell you how it'll work. Everyone would write a confession before they come into the show. They all go into a hat and we pull them out. And we have to try and look for the person in the crowd.
That's so
I
fun.
think that should definitely be an option, but I think we get some of the normal submissions anyway, just so we don't we're not left thin on the ground. And then I think
everyone
maybe
has to write a confession. That's the rule. They have
all right,
to.
okay, mistress. And then, but then I think maybe a round of say it like you meme it,
Yes.
like. So maybe Seymour can make an appearance, and if you want to know who Seymour is, got to join the Patreon.
Oh yeah,
I think that'd be epic. I would
I was
love
like,
to do.
who the fuck is Seymour? And now I just remembered.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, literally in my head, I was like, who is it? I think live would be really fun.
It'd be
really fun.
great.
Even if
We
it was
have
very
spoke-
small and intimate, I think it would be amazing.
We spoke about getting confessions on night out, haven't we? Like doing,
Yes.
yeah, like
I
going
would
around pubs
absolutely-
and getting drunken confessions.
Oh, how fun would that be? Going around
That'd be
like
so
beer
good.
gardens and
Yeah,
asking people for secrets and confessions.
yeah.
So there is a venue where if you get 30 people, the room feels full. You could get 45 in there at a push, and it'll feel rammed.
I'd like to do 100 at least.
Yeah.
Well,
I reckon we could fill 100 capacity venue very, very easily.
Yes.
okay. Well, we'll maybe look into doing that in year 2.
I think it'd be fun.
No, I
Right.
think we look into it right now.
When we say year 2, do we mean next year?
Yeah.
January.
Yeah.
Next year, once all the dust has settled, because
February
you're like
1st.
because you're like
Yeah.
what 3 weeks into a new job, and you've just moved house. We just need to get
Mate, my dust
back in-
is settled. Let's
Don't
go
make
live.
excuses.
I
Let's
know.
fucking do
Yeah.
it.
We're just giving you more work here. Let's go and do a live show.
okay. We will do it.
It would be
We'll
so
do it.
exciting.
Right.
Woohoo!
That's exciting. How much a ticket's going to be? We have so much to think about.
I think we just do it really cheap and give all the money to charity. The first
No.
one.
No, I don't
No.
at all. I think we do it cheap. We get really drunk with the whole crowd, and then we invest that money back into the podcast, and then we can go bigger and better the next time.
Okay, deal.
Right. Let's do a silly one.
Yay.
In my early teens, I purely by chance found out that I can get an orgasm by working out my torso in a certain pull-up fashion. I'm now 25 and have to be very careful what I do when I'm at the gym. I recently found out it might be called a coregasm.
Oh,
That's so cool.
that is cool.
That's really cool. I have a question for the ladies. I'm assuming that was a lady that sent that in, by the way. I'm just assuming. Maybe I shouldn't. But
I thought it was a guy, to be honest, but I don't know.
I thought it was a woman. Like, because obviously if you've got a stiffy in the gym and you come, you'd know immediately. But if a woman had a silent orgasm and obviously she doesn't have a large bulge in her trousers, well, I hope not. And you could hide it better, no?
Yeah.
I don't know. But when a woman is ovulating, are you more horny?
I'm constantly horny, so I don't know.
No, so I always see like these Instagrams where like
I think
the woman.
scientifically that must be a thing, right? Because, yeah, it must be.
Yeah,
No,
your body's trying to get you to procreate,
Yeah.
basically.
I don't know. Like, I'm not a female. I don't have. What is it? XY or is it XX?
It can be anything nowadays, Rick.
Well, no, it's not. Is
Well,
it?
let's
Or
not
is it
get stuck
XY or
into that
XX?
again.
Is it XY or XX for a female?
Anyway,
Is it XY or XX?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a biology teacher.
Oh, well, okay. Well, hopefully Mikey, the editor, is Googling this as I speak. But because I don't have those chromosomes, I don't obviously know how it feels to be a woman. And I'm really curious, just for science purposes and conversational purposes, what it is that makes a woman horny. I appreciate there'll be all sorts of wonderful different reasons, but is there like a specific time each month that you are like a bull in a china shop raging?
I would imagine it will vary very much lady to lady because everyone's sort of biology and their hormone levels
Yeah.
will differ from person to person and depending on what point in life that they're at.
Yeah.
You know, so but it would be interesting to know. Have you seen the ads for these like chocolates that you're supposed to share with your partner?
Yes.
And they're supposed to like.
Does it work? Yes or no?
I don't know, man. Like I'm
Oh.
curious.
What is it? I haven't seen it.
Basically, chocolate that makes.
Yeah, so like
Oh.
you they're like squares with a diagonal line across it, and you split it in two. And the lady has one, and the bloke has one, and sometime after consumption, you're supposed to feel like a bit amorous. I mean, it doesn't sound like you need that.
In Amsterdam, you can buy pills that are supposed to do that.
It's called
There's a blue
Viagra.
one and a pink one. No, it's not. They're supposed to increase your libido and make sex better. Basically, they're a load of shit though.
Oh.
I've tried them and they're a load of shit. You take one and then you wait in and nothing happens. Yeah, they're a load of crap. So I presume that the chocolates will be similar. I don't know.
Yeah, but
did you actually have sex with them though while you were on them?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say that maybe you had to obviously have sex and maybe things were heightened or like more.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was the same.
Should we go back to this confession, by the way?
But if you're horny all the time, would you even notice? Like,
I don't know.
There we go. He's got you there. This confession, basically, they can make themselves come at the gym. I think that sounds amazing. Like I do, but what's really funny is I keep seeing, obviously, I'm like on gym talk at the moment through Instagram and TikTok. Everything is about the fucking gym, obviously, because I'm posting about the gym. I fear that after I kind of do a set and I'm like heavy breathing and huffing and puffing and sweating and I kind of zone out while I'm trying to catch my breath and you're basically zoning out. I've actually found myself staring at people by mistake, whether they're male or female. I've literally zoned out and been like, and I'm fucking staring right at them, mate, literally dead in the
through
eye.
them.
I truly apologized to a man last week. Right, so I was at the squat rack. I did my set of squats and they were pretty heavy, for me anyway. And I was fucking blowing after it. And he was on the squat rack in front of me. And I was literally staring at him as I was breathing. And I had no idea until I kind of came back into reality. And he was kind of looking at me, not like angrily, but just kind of like concerned. And I was like, bro, I am so sorry. He was like, are you all right? I was like, mate, I fucking zoned out, man. And that must have been weird. He was like, I was wondering if I had something on my face. Or I was like, I'm so sorry. Look, I profusely apologise. See, I mean, you've got to be very careful in the gym, haven't you? Like, obviously...
I've done that before.
It's so bad.
I was literally staring at a woman and she thought that I was waiting for her machine and she got off and then spoke to me and said, oh, I finished now. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even realise I was stood staring at her.
Oh no, like...
And then I had to go and use that machine just so I didn't look like a weirdo.
Out of obligation.
Yes, that's quality. But obviously gyms are safe, well, they should be safe spaces for obviously male and female, shouldn't they? But it's really difficult. Like, so I'm a very kind of chatty, smiley, if somebody looks at me, I'll be like, hello, like, I won't like look at them and look away like all coy. Like, as you know, obviously when I was in Scotland, I literally talk to everybody. It's just who I am. So in gyms, I find it really difficult, obviously with females, because I don't want them to think that I'm coming onto them and trying to chat them up and pursuing them and ruining their experience of the gym in any respect. But then at the same time, like, I don't want them
I
to
think that's all the the videos on TikTok that have made that happen, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
because
it's really
loads
difficult.
of women post stuff saying, "Oh, look at this guy looking at me." Of course, they're fucking looking at you. They're watching what you're doing. I do it to everyone in the gym. I'm looking at everybody to see what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Yeah. Same. Like,
it doesn't mean
I won't
anything.
lie. In my head, I'm like, oh, would I do it that way? Would I do it another way? Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good thing. Like I had again last week. One guy was doing a certain thing, and I actually, after he'd finished his set, I approached him and I was like, "What is it you were doing and why?" He kind of talked to me about that, and he was really kind of happy and quite nearly excited to tell me about it. And he was like, "Fucking hell!" He was like, I mean, I was pretty humbled by him, but he was like, "Oh, you're a big dude, mate. Like, fuck, I'm surprised you don't know that." And I was like, "Mate, I don't know that." I was like, "I've got no idea." Yeah, and he was kind of educating me in it, and it was amazing. But would that have been a female? I definitely wouldn't have approached her because because I was scared, but because I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable in obviously in the setting that she's in.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I have a question. If you are a female in a gym and a man approached you, not in a flirty way of, "Hey, oh my God, like your glutes are gluteus maximus," or whatever, like, but if they were just chatting or they were asking you about a workout you were doing or, I don't know, something, would you feel afraid or kind of offended by that? Or would you kind of be, I guess everyone's different, aren't they, in the gym, actually?
I'd probably feel embarrassed, but I wouldn't be a cunt. I would, I'd speak to them. If they were asking me about my workout, I'd be like, "Are you stupid?" but if it was just a normal person just saying hello or whatever, then crack on. I don't see the issue.
But I mean, I think some people are very like in the zone, get out
in their own space. Yeah,
and I appreciate that, and that's the line, especially in a gym, that I don't want to cross just with how friendly I am. All right, cool. I'll move on from that. That's just a little tangent, that's all. Kimmi, do you want to take us out or do you want me to do it and you do both next time?
I'll do it. Did
Cool.
you see my video, by the way, of my outtakes on the YouTube channel?
I haven't done it yet. No, I haven't watched it.
I've sent it in the group. It's just proof that me doing the intro and the outro on here it's not just a fluke that I'm shit at it. It's just me.
Okay.
So anyway, that was episode 49. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Kimmi K, he's been Rick, and the pod producer has been Mickey D. Don't forget to go to Patreon. Don't forget to go to Patreon for all the extra behind the scenes stuff and the Too Hot for TikTok that we had this evening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all of that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next one.
Love you, bye.